This would have completely broken Star Wars. Darth Maul was once planned to be the main villain of the sequel trilogy. The idea? He survives, builds a criminal empire, and becomes the shadow ruler of the galaxy. Sounds cool, but it would have dragged Star Wars backwards instead of pushing it forward, shrinking the story into old grudges instead of new threats. Worse, it risks turning the sequels into fan service instead of evolution, killing the sense of scale the saga needs. If Maul had taken over, do we ever get a truly new villain? Would you have preferred Maul as the big bad? Star Wars MaulShadowLord is officially getting a second season. And here's the twist. This next chapter dives deeper into Maul's rise in the criminal underworld, not his fall, pushing him further into power than we've seen before. That matters because it fills a major gap between the Clone Wars and Star Wars Rebels and could redefine how we see Maul's legacy. If this goes where it looks like it's going, Maul might not just be a tragic villain, he could become one of the most dangerous power players in the entire canon. So here's the question. Does Maul deserve more spotlight than Vader right now? Disney just accidentally spoiled two massive returns in Star Wars MaulShadowLord, and they're not small. These are pretty spoilery, so if you want to stay unspoiled, move along now. Spoilers in 3, 2, 1. Leaked posters confirm Darth Vader and Dryden Voss are in the show. That means Maul isn't just building a crime empire, he's crossing paths with the empire itself. And if Vader's involved, this stops being a side story. It becomes a power struggle. So the real question is, does Maul think he can challenge Vader? The full collection of leaked MaulShadowLord posters is available via my link tree. Darth Maul is back, and this might completely change how we see the Sith. This new Shadow Lord story ties directly into ideas from George Lucas himself, and it paints Maul less like a villain and more like something way more dangerous. Not just rage, strategy. If this direction sticks, it could quietly rewrite where Maul fits in the entire Star Wars timeline. So here's the question. Was Maul always meant to be more than just a disposable apprentice? They didn't just bring back Darth Maul, they made his survival the entire point of his character. He survived being cut in half through pure rage. And now, every time he returns, it reinforces one idea. Hatred keeps him alive. But here's the problem. If Maul can't die, then what is he actually building toward? With Star Wars, MaulShadowLord filling in new gaps, this could turn him into something bigger than a Sith, or completely break canon. Could Maul have survived his final encounter with Obi-Wan Kenobi on Tatooine? And if so, does any of it even matter? Lucasfilm just admitted they've been hiding Sam Witwer in Star Wars this whole time, and you never noticed. His voice isn't just characters, it's literally embedded into creature sounds and background audio across the galaxy. So if he's hidden in plain sight like that, how many other voices or secrets are we missing? Disney might be sitting on the one Star Wars series fans actually want, and it's all about Darth Maul. Shadow Lord proves Maul's story after the Clone Wars is way bigger than we've seen. Crime syndicates, power plays, and a completely different side of the galaxy. But here's the problem. None of it exists on screen yet. Which means Disney is either holding back something huge or missing the biggest Star Wars show they could make. So what do you think? Should Maul lead the next Star Wars series? We've just had early reactions for Star Wars MaulShadowLord, and they're stronger than expected. There's already serious buzz building on Rotten Tomatoes before this has even hit mainstream attention. This might not just be a spin-off. It could be a real pivot toward darker Sith-led storytelling. And if that's true, this is a test run with huge consequences. So tell me, are they finally ready to make the villains of Star Wars the main event?